Hello everybody, welcome to Royal Kitchen. Today I am going to make Lucknow biryani, that is Idris restaurant style mutton dum biryani in my Royal Kitchen. This is very yummy and delicious. This is the original biryani recipe. The spices and herbs we have used to make this biryani gives it a flavorful and delicious taste. Once you eat this biryani, your family members demand to make it every time. I will show you how to make this biryani in my Royal Kitchen. And the ingredients I am using to make this biryani also I will show you with all the tips and tricks. Before making this biryani, I want to make a request. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe my channel so that you can get the notifications of my coming recipes. I am profusely thankful to all my viewers for your constant support and encouragement. I need your constant support for the promotion of my channel. So let's get started. To make Lucknow biryani, Idris restaurant style mutton dum biryani, we have to take 1 kg of mutton. Along with the fat I am taking this mutton, and 1 kg of basmati biryani rice I am taking. To this we have to take 1 large cardamom, 4 small cardamoms, 1 inch of cinnamon stick, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 small nutmeg piece, 1 Javitri flour, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder. You can as well increase or decrease the chilli powder quantity as according to your choice. Here I am taking fennel seeds, 2 teaspoonful of fennel seeds, 5 to 6 cloves, and 1 teaspoon of caraway seeds. We have to grind all of them into a smooth powder. Now let us transfer the mutton into a pressure cooker. Now to this let us add 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. This is our grounded spices powder. I am using some of it to make the mutton gravy. To this I am adding half a cup of fried onions leftover ghee. You can as well add the fried onions leftover oil also. To this let us add 1 teaspoon of salt or as per your taste. Now add 1 cup of water to it. To this let us add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now mix all of them into a homogeneous mixture so that all the spices and the ingredients coated well with the mutton pieces. Let us add 1 more cup of water to this and cook in a high flame for 1 whistle. Now let us keep the water for boiling. To this add 3 to 4 bay leaves, 1 large cardamom, 1 small cardamom, 1 teaspoon of caraway seeds, 1 inch of cinnamon stick, 4 to 5 cloves. Let all of them comes to a boil in a high flame. I have not soaked the biryani rice. We have to just wash it and add it to the boiling water. Now our water is boiling. To this I am adding the just washed biryani rice. I have not soaked the rice. To this add 2 tablespoons of salt. We have to add enough salt so that whenever we blanch the rice, the salt will be drained out along with the water when we strain the biryani rice. We have to cook the rice up to 80%. Don't overcook the rice up to 100%. Now let us add 25 to 30 saffron strands in 1 tablespoon of water and 1 pinch of biryani color in 1 tablespoon of water. Keep it aside for later use. To this biryani color, let us add a few drops of Kevra essence. Just 2 drops I have added. Don't add more essence because it will dominate our biryani spices, flavors of our spices. Occasionally let us check the rice, otherwise it may overcooked. It may be overcooked. Let us cook for some more time. Now our rice is cooked up to 80%. Now we have to strain the rice and drain out the water. Let us strain the rice. And we have to drain out the entire water from the biryani rice like this. Keep it aside for some time until all the water is drained out from the rice. Now let us add 3 cups of milk in a large vessel. Let it come to a boil in a high flame. After 1 whistle, we have to cook the mutton for 10 minutes in a low flame. To this milk, let us add the grounded spices, leftover grounded spices. We have already grounded them. To this, let us add some fried onions and fenugreek leaves mixture. I have added 1 tablespoon of it. To this, add the saffron water along with the saffron strands. This milk will not break down because I have not added salt to it, and salt while grinding the spices also. I have not added any salt. Now let us transfer all the cooked mutton pieces to the milk mixture. Now let us transfer the mutton stock also into the milk gravy. Cook all of them in a medium flame until all of them became into a thick gravy, and the gravy may coated well with the mutton pieces, so that the mutton pieces may soaked well with all the spices and absorbs all the flavors of our spices. We have to take a very big vessel so that our gravy may not spill out. To this, let us add 1 tablespoon of ghee, occasionally we have to stir the gravy and scrape from beneath so that it may not stick to the bottom of the vessel. We have to cook it for some more time. Now let us transfer the cooked rice into the gravy. On this, let us sprinkle some fried onions and fenugreek leaves mixture. Sprinkle the mint leaves on them and sprinkle some coriander leaves. And spread some ghee. Take a old pan, keep the flame in high, keep it on the flame and keep this biryani vessel on the pan and close it with the lid and cook for 5 minutes in a high flame. Sprinkle some saffron color on the top of the rice layer so that our biryani rice looks very colorful. Here I have not used any curd or lemon juice to make this biryani rice. Close the lid and close the hole also with a clove. Cook it for 5 minutes in a high flame. After 5 minutes, keep the flame in low and cook it for 10 to 15 minutes on dum, so that all the flavors of the spices are soaked well with the biryani rice. Now let us check whether our biryani is cooked well or not. We have to gently scrape the sides like this and flip the biryani upside down like this. To this add some coriander leaves. Now let us plate the biryani. Let us transfer it into a serving bowl. See, our biryani rice are not stick to each other. They are very well cooked. See, our rice grains are not stick to each other. They are freely falling. Make this Lucknow special biryani and eat it. If you make one time, every time your family members ask to make this. Now our yummy, delicious, mouth-watering Lucknow biryani is ready to eat and serve. I hope all of you would like my recipe. If you really liked my recipe, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my channel. I will be back to you with one more new recipe. Till then, take care. Thank you.